A week before my grandfather passed away, I snuck his favorite beer into the nursing home for him. It was his last beer ever. When 6-year-old Elena was diagnosed with brain cancer, she began hiding hundreds of little love notes around the house for her parents to find after she was gone. Her dying wish was to see her best friend, Oliver the cat, one last time to say goodbye. Dying 7-year boy tells his seriously ill mother to let him die, so he can give her his kidney and save her. Mom's last dance with my dad the night before she passed away after a 15-year battle with cancer. Cancer patient Mario says goodbye to the giraffes at Rotterdam Zoo, whose enclosure he used to clean. Tattoo artist grants 12-year-old boy's last wish with colorful markers. 5-year-old girl suffering from cystic fibrosis is granted her dying wish to marry her best friend in heartbreaking wedding ceremony just hours before she passes. This girl gets her dying wish of being serenaded by Florence and the Machine. Single father with terminal cancer's final wish came true when he found a foster family for his 4-year-old son before dying. Dying dad walks his 11-year-old daughter down the aisle to give her a lasting memory. After 75 years of marriage, this couple died in each other's arms hours apart. My grandma wanted to see the ocean one last time before checking into hospice. Her face says it all. Cancer-stricken son holds dying dad's hand one last time. A former show jumper crippled by Parkinson's disease fulfills her dream of riding a horse for the final time at the age of 87. Dying World War II engineer gets last wish granted to be reunited with iconic plane, after bosses see him staring forlornly through fence from his wheelchair. Dying Vietnam vet asks for a final meeting with beloved horses outside hospital. Hospice patient receives dying wish to snuggle some kittens. One more visit home to see his newborn sister. A dying homeless man's last wish was to see his dog one more time. Dying father gets his final wish to see son graduate. Devoted music teacher gives last lesson from a hospital bed, his dying wish to pass on his experience to his students. North Carolina neighborhood celebrates Christmas in October, so a dying woman can have her last Christmas. Dame Helen Mirren knights dying boy after making his wish for the Queen to come to have tea with him come true. 3-year-old girl's wish to meet a prince and princess. Thousands of carolers surround home of dying girl to fulfill her wish for a massive Christmas sing-along. James Wathen is reunited with his dog Bubba one last time before death. 8-year-old son of a Marine drill instructor was named an honorary Marine one day before dying. Father dying of terminal cancer has wished to see his daughter graduate from his alma mater granted, after Texas A&M brings the ceremony to him. Terminally ill Air Force veteran granted last wish of skydiving. Jack Benny arranged to have a single red rose sent to his wife every day after he was gone. One terminally ill woman's last wish was a visit to the hospital to see the scans of her unborn grandchild. One last visit to the grave of his daughter. Dying forest ranger was granted his last wish to see his beloved woods one last time. 101-year-old meets newborn great-granddaughter before dying days later. Last wish of a terminally ill woman was a private viewing of the Rembrandt exhibition. Saying goodbye to his farm. Angel de Jesus Zamora's wish was fulfilled when he was crowned chief for a day because he will never grow up to be one. Caleb married his girlfriend in a small ceremony by his hospital bed. Dying man is granted his last wish to hold hands with his wife of 66 years as the couple meets for the last time 2 hours before he dies. Teenager marries her terminally ill high school sweetheart in a heartbreaking hospital ceremony. Just days before he dies in the hospital, Miles Scott got to be Batkid for a day. His last wish was seeing his ponies. Terminally ill dad leads his daughter down the aisle 2 weeks before he passes. Final catch. Dying Vietnam veteran fulfills his last wish by being wheeled to pond in his hospital bed to go fishing. He wanted to see the dolphins playing for the last time. This woman's wish came true when she met Lionel Richie. All this woman was saying goodbye to her animals. All the terminally ill man wanted for his wish was to go home again. Terminally ill groom fulfills his final wish in this last-minute wedding. Linda's final wish was to raise enough money so that her parents didn't have to pay for her funeral. Hospital makes exception and allows couple married 73 years to be together in same room. Dying patient's last wish comes true as she is reunited with beloved horse for final time. Terminally ill patient had the best day of his life when his wish for the last ride was fulfilled. A Scottish teen fulfilled his dying wish of taking his girlfriend to the prom. Terminally ill Star Wars fan gets his dying wish. He's granted access to early Force Awakens screening. Cancer patient fulfilled dying wish to marry former college sweetheart he dated 30 years earlier in Valentine's Day ceremony. A costumed worker entertains a smiling patient on her classic wish for a 3-day trip to Euro Disney. Crew stand and salute dying Pearl Harbor sailor as he is granted final wish to board the Dewey again. Terminally ill 14-year-old girl's last wish to have a prom. Dying father gets his final wish to see son graduate when the school throws an impromptu ceremony. Once more to the beach.